Long ago, in a world of gods and demons, there lived 5 heroic brothers known as the Pandavas. The strongest was Bhima, son of Vayu, famed for his mighty mace and an even mightier heart. He had the power of 10,000 elephants and was the son of the wind god, Vayu. One day in an enchanted forest, Bhima met Hidimbi, a Rakshasi unlike the others. She saw his goodness, fell in love, and Bhima married her. Their union blended 2 worlds, human and magical, a bridge of love. From that union, a son was born, with his father's strength and his mother's magic. He was named Gatotkaca, pot-headed, a child who belonged to 2 realms, a Pandava prince and a lord of the forest. He could change shape, fly, and weave illusions. He could grow as large as a mountain and shrink to a thumb, vanish and reappear at will. His laughter rang through trees and his footsteps shook the earth. He vowed to his father to come when the Pandavas needed him, a vow that guided his life. He learned Dharma and chose to use his powers for good, a guardian, a protector of the innocent. The birth of Gatotkaca was wondrous, but it came with a great challenge. The gods watched, uneasy at the power in this infant. As a baby, he possessed immense power. Forces could not contain him. His body was infused with celestial energy and Rakshasa magic. The gods saw destiny. He would be key to the cosmic balance of good and evil. They decided his powers needed tempering, forged like the finest steel to prepare him for the Great War. Krishna understood, and Indra provided a solution. Indra gifted the Vasavi Shakti, a celestial dart that never misses and kills even a god, but only once. Indra descended and merged the Shakti with Gatotkaca, making him virtually invincible. The power formed an invincible aura. He was transformed from a Rakshasa into a warrior blessed by the heavens. The cosmic energy accelerated his growth. He matured in moments, becoming a mighty warrior. He immediately recognized Bhima and bowed to the Pandavas, placing his powers at their service. He was a living weapon, a force of nature shaped by the gods for a divine purpose. His powers blended his heritage and divine blessing. Rakshasa arts of illusion from his mother, superhuman strength from his father, and secret invincibility from Indra. Gatotkaca became the perfect warrior. Raw power, magical cunning, loyalty to family and dharma. For many years, the Pandavas faced exile and hardship, but they knew a powerful ally waited in the wings. Gatotkaca lived with his mother ruling his Rakshasa kingdom, yet his heart was with his father's family. When the Great War of Kurukshetra was declared, Gatotkaca answered the call. He arrived with a formidable Rakshasa army, ready to fight for justice. His arrival lifted Pandava morale, not just a nephew, but a champion who could turn the tide. Gatotkaca's bravery was legendary. He did not fight like ordinary soldiers. He flew above enemy ranks, raining down rocks and trees, causing chaos. He could change into a terrifying giant. His roar shook the Kaurava army. He fought entire divisions, elephants and chariots tossed aside like toys. He fought with fierce joy, smashing chariots and tossing warriors like dolls. One famous duel was against Alambusha. Magic and might clashed. Both used illusion to create phantom armies and terrifying visions. Gatotkaca's pure heart and loyalty made him stronger. He defeated Alambusha and proved dharma-driven power prevails. Throughout the war, he was a savior, descending like a thunderbolt to rescue the Pandavas when they were surrounded. A loving son turned fearsome protector. He used strength to shield family and uphold dharma. The Great War raged for many days. The laws said fighting must stop at sunset. But on the 14th day, it didn't. This was the moment Gatotkaca had been waiting for. Rakshasas grow stronger at night. As darkness fell, his powers multiplied. His strength doubled and his illusions became real. He created countless clones, an army of Gatotkacas that filled enemies with primal fear. He grew colossal, blotting out the stars. His eyes glowed like embers and his laughter boomed like thunder. Chariots smashed, formations broken. The Kaurava army fell into chaos. Great warriors like Drona and Karna found themselves helpless. He was a whirlwind of destruction, a demon of the dark fighting for the gods. Duryodhana watched his army crumble and feared defeat by sunrise. Desperate, he begged Karna to use the Vasavi Shakti, Karna's one divine dart, meant to kill Arjuna, a one-time use. Karna hesitated, Using it on Gatotkaca felt like wasting his shot, but his army was collapsing. With a heavy heart, he invoked the Shakti and aimed it at the giant Gatotkaca in the sky. The weapon shot forward, a streak of divine lightning that could not be stopped. When Gatotkaca saw the Vasavi Shakti flying toward him, he knew his end had come. But his thoughts were of family and purpose. He understood the greater plan and accepted his fate to save Arjuna. As the Shakti pierced his heart, Gatotkaca knew no power could stop it. Even in his final moments, his mind was on family and the Pandavas' cause. He realized Karna's Shakti was meant for Arjuna. By drawing the weapon to himself, he saved Arjuna. His death would be a sacrifice for the future. With his last strength, he grew to the size of a mountain. He guided his fall, landing atop a huge chunk of the Kaurava army. He crushed thousands, chariots, elephants, delivering one last devastating blow. The Pandavas wept for their beloved hero. Bhima was heartbroken. Krishna explained that Gatotkaca had achieved a hero's heaven and, crucially, had forced Karna to use the Vasavi Shakti. By removing the greatest threat to Arjuna, Gatotkaca had saved the Pandavas' best warrior and the future of Dharma. His death was a strategic victory, a noble trade that paved the way for triumph. The story of Gatotkaca teaches loyalty, courage, and the real meaning of sacrifice. Born a Rakshasa, he lived and died a hero, showing that our choices define us, not our birth. He used his power for good, to protect family and fight for what was right. He will be remembered as the gentle giant, the devoted son, the brave warrior. Gatotkaca sacrificed himself so good could triumph over evil, a hero for the ages.